On a cold, foggy night, Evelyn walked home from her late shift at the diner. The streets were eerily quiet, with only the occasional flicker of a streetlight breaking the darkness. She quickened her pace, feeling the chill seep into her bones. As she turned onto a narrow alleyway, a whispering sound caught her attention. She paused, listening intently, but all she heard was the soft rustling of leaves. Shaking off the unease, she continued walking, but the whispers grew louder, more insistent. "Who's there?" Evelyn called out, her voice trembling. There was no reply, only the whispers that seemed to come from all around her. She glanced over her shoulder, but saw nothing. Her heart pounded as she broke into a run, the whispers turning into a cacophony of unintelligible voices. Suddenly, she tripped and fell, scraping her hands on the rough pavement. As she struggled to stand, she noticed a shadowy figure emerging from the fog. It moved towards her with unnatural speed, the whispers now deafening. Evelyn's breath caught in her throat as the figure loomed over her, its eyes glowing with a malevolent light. She tried to scream, but no sound came out. The whispers became a single, chilling voice that echoed in her mind. "You cannot escape." In a desperate bid for survival, Evelyn scrambled to her feet and ran, her legs burning with exhaustion. She burst out of the alley and into the main street, where the lights of her apartment building offered a glimmer of hope. She dashed inside, slamming the door behind her and bolting it shut. Her heart pounded in her chest as she leaned against the door, trying to catch her breath. The whispers had stopped, but the terror remained. Evelyn collapsed onto her couch, clutching a blanket around her shivering body. She told herself it was just her imagination, a trick of the fog and shadows. That night, as she lay in bed, the whispers returned, soft and persistent. Evelyn's eyes darted around the room, but there was no escape. The shadowy figure stood at the foot of her bed, its eyes glowing with a terrible hunger. And then, everything went black. In the morning, the police found Evelyn's apartment empty, the door still bolted from the inside. No trace of her was ever found, and the whispers of the shadowy figure continued to haunt the alleyway, waiting for its next victim.